Hi guys, this video is sponsored by Trading212 and it's all about them. I like to make a small premise. In this video I'll describe their service to you, but nothing I'll say should be taken as financial advice. So before investing any amount, make your considerations. Trading212 is a platform that allows you to create two types of accounts. Trading212 Invest, where you can buy and sell stocks and ETFs, and Trading212 CFD, where in addition to stocks and ETFs, there are currencies, commodities such as gold and indices. In order to have also this second account, you'll need to answer to a number of questions related to trading and CFD. On Trading212, you can also only buy portions of shares. For example, if you want to buy half of an Amazon share, well, here you can do it. The platform is secure because it is regulated by FCA, a regulator in the UK. If you register with the link in bio, you can receive a share worth up to 100 euros. Once you have created the account, you have the opportunity to practice with the demo account, where there are 5,000 virtual euros. This account is useful especially for those who want to practice trading, which has shorter time horizons than those who want to invest, but can also be useful to those who want to invest. In this video, we talk in particular about the opportunity of creating an ETF on Trading212. ETFs are funds, which means collections of stocks traded on the stock market with the aim of replicating a stock index. For example, for the S&P 500, an index that brings together the 500 most capitalized US companies, there are several ETFs looking to replicate its performances. On Trading212, you have the opportunity to create your ETF, which contains the stocks you prefer. Let's take an example. Imagine creating an ETF composed of 50% of Apple and the other 50% of Tesla. Every time you go to invest your money in this ETF, you'll invest not only in Apple or just Tesla, but both. In particular, if you invest, for example, 100 euros, 50 will go to Apple and the other 50 in Tesla. Trading212 allows you to create ETFs that include not only stocks, but also other ETFs. I don't know if this is present on other platforms, but I think it's an interesting and useful thing. Taking up the previous example, you could create an ETF that contains 30% Apple, 40% Tesla, and for the remaining 40% an ETF such as the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. Sounds interesting, so let's move on to the app so that I can show you the steps to take to create your pie. I'll show you how to do it in the demo account, where there is a little more funds available. On the Trading212 Invest account, click on the pie chart and create a pie. And now just select the stocks you want to include. For example, I want to include 3 stocks and 1 ETF. I'll include Amazon, Apple, Tesla and 1 ETF. Having selected 4 titles in total, each of these is distributed with a percentage of 25%, but if you want, you can increase or decrease the percentages of the different titles. And the total has to be 100%. The number that appears to us is the average annual return. This result is not certain. In fact, past performance doesn't guarantee the same future performance. Now you have the option to choose whether to invest manually or with autoinvest. Let's select the manual investment for now and give a name to the pie. Now you can choose how much money to invest, and as you see, these are already distributed in the different stocks. Or for simplicity, we can make the investment more automatic with the autoinvest function, which is the equivalent of dollar cost averaging. That is, investing a sum of money periodically, for example, investing 50 euros at the beginning of every single month. This process allows you to invest with greater security, avoiding investing all the money in possible price hikes. I enable autoinvest function and now I can choose the time period, for example 10 years, how often to invest and how much to invest. For example, on the 5th day of every month I invest 300 euros, and finally I can choose the initial deposit, which can also be zero. We can see what we should achieve at the end of the 10 years based on past performances. Of course, I remind you that nothing is safe in investments. There is also the possibility of copying a public pie that is created by others. Once you copy a pie, you'll receive a notification when changes are made by the person who created the pie you choose. Trading212 also asked me to create my own pie and to share it with you. I'll create one with shares of important companies existing from several years to make it as safe as possible. I am not advising you to invest in it. In fact, I remind you that you must make your own considerations before investing in it. Remember to subscribe to see my next video.